Tater boy. How you doing? Hi, bud. Wanna go potty? Come on, bud. Tater boy. Go potty. It's not playtime. It's not playtime. It's potty time. It's a good time to come clear all this shit out, prevent your bearings from overheating. Little piece. One last chunk. There. Just go ahead and give these all a spin. Double check your belts. This one feels just a little bit loose. It's a little loose. They were brand new yesterday, so we should tighten that up. We'll check these ones as well. I don't know if you'll be able to hear this, but listen for this knocking sound. That's the belt in there. And as you're wobbling this blade back and forth, that belt is slapping on here, and that's why you hear it. These belts are stiff enough to where you should never hear a slap. So we're gonna go ahead and tighten up some belts here. Yes, we're almost past all the tricky stuff. Been going past all these big ass power, what do you call them? Transmission towers. Which the lines aren't the problem at all, it's the tower itself. Because that's a big fucking tower. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff we're taking off here. Got them at about 7.5 foot. Tater. And we're looking pretty good. Looks nice to me. Already. Built little by little until you get the tension you want. Pretty hard to show on camera the tension we're going for, but I can just get a little bit of wiggle out of it. Just a little bit, not a lot. You can see that. It could maybe use just a little bit more. And then I'll show you this one over here that's still tight is a pretty similar amount of tension on it. Pretty similar amount, so that'll do. We're gonna go ahead, tighten up the rest of these. Alrighty, so this thing has to do a regen. I have it on inhibit right now, so we're gonna go ahead and get it cleaned up, ready for the regen. But we're just gonna start by getting all this shit off. Take all these bolts out. We're just going to raise our hood. So we're going to go cab over first. Get some of this shit off there. Come on, come on. This thing takes its time sometimes. second. Start lifting the hood. Branch before it falls in there. Got all we need right there. Drop your RPMs all the way down, shut her off. Whew! Now that baby, she got some sawdust on her today. But we only have, let's see, 30 minutes sunlight left. We're gonna go as quick as we can. This is also gonna be our last day of work on this machine for just a couple of days because we have rain coming on Monday and tomorrow's Sunday. So we won't be running tomorrow to let all the fresh cuts harden off. So, just gonna quickly come by, drag off all the big shit. Get under here, get that stuff. Get it all. Take this guy out. Throw this out of the way. What are you doing, Tater Boy? Hey, just to make everything a little bit easier, we're gonna service first. I guess maybe not to make it easier, but so yeah, we are on a little bit of a time crunch, but we'll get it done. Oh, forgot 2 bolts here. I like to grab onto the washers because I've lost a decent amount in the dirt, and it's just easier to grab the washer to prevent it from falling off. Yeah, I'd say she had some shit in there. Okay, that pretty cleaned out. In here, grab your air filter. Pull this guy out. Air filter. You don't ever really want to blow into here. That's your central filter. I'll kind of just go in by hand. Or not your central filter, it's your inner filter. And You always just want to press that back on, make sure it's sealed on there pretty good. Over here, clean this guy out. Alright, well, wind's blowing this way now. Watch out, Tater. Watch out, bud. Go around, clean it all out. The reason we step aside is just that way all this dust doesn't go straight back into the air filter. Just go around a few times, the wind is changing again. Go. Almost done. You're basically just getting the bulk of it out, and you come from the side and you go this way. You want the air to be blowing that way. You don't want to blow straight down into it. Okay, now you got that. Go ahead, throw this guy back in there. Air filter cover. Way to do this, best way is put your top two in, kind of hold this bottom one, put that bottom corner in, just wiggle it in there. So. And just go around, click all your tabs in, start on that bottom one, left, right, and reach in here. I'm gonna take out the last, any big shit that's kind of dropped down into there. Okay, grab our wand, come back over here. Kind of tap it out a bit. Spray this guy. Straight, boom, this guy goes back in there. Let me close that. So close. But we will shut this guy. Right down. Okay, we're going to jump into the machine here, and I'm just going to go ahead and drop this hood. We're not going to start it though, we're just going to use the emergency pump. Drop that guy down. Good enough. We're not dropping it all the way, just enough where I can come into here, close this guy. Grab one of our longer bolts. Okay. This side, you just need one on each to start with. Come in here, snug those. A little bit, that guy. Sometimes you can press down on the top. Just enough where we get that in there. So top one, this guy. Boom, last one. Boom. So this guy back. Oh, no. Don't drop it. So that guy over there. this. Cleaning out as much as we can, as fast as we can. Boom. I get this side. Here, back up to there. Okay. Now we're gonna come in. Actually, drop this hood just that last little bit. Okay. And before we get to that back radiator, we're gonna clean off the top to sorry we're not getting so much shit thrown right back into it. Clean this radiator. Boom. Now, top, put the big shit off. Okay, time for the fun part. We gotta figure out how the hell we're gonna climb up here. Travis, if you're watching this, I have a harness on, okay? So I'm safe. Boom, all that. Flip it around, hit your side windows. Hit this guy too. Okay. Now, go up on top here, get all this. Hey. Alright, well the top is now clean, besides the boom, or the cutting head. Now, we're gonna slide this cab back over, and just put off one last time. Anything out of here that we can. Now it's time for the rear radiator, and we're going to lift the hood at the same time. So, hood up, radiator, or cab over, hood up. Nice and slow. Any second. Alrighty, shut that off. Alrighty, grab our wand. Kind of just get the bulk of this out of here. All the big stuff, take out by hand. This shit. Here we are. Yeah. Oh, nice. I think. I don't know. Keep taking as much big shit as you can out, then it prevents it from getting stuck when it goes down into the chassis. Okay. Set that behind us. We're going to take this panel out. Just drape your foot against it. Flick it up. And flip him around. Put him to the side. Grab the wand. Clear him out. The same as the front radiator screen, just the bigger one. So you don't got to get it absolutely spotless, but you want to remove as much dust and debris on it as you can. Back down to the radiator. Clear this corner out. Down into here. Lots of spaces for this sawdust to hide, and it can cause fires, so we got to clean it out. Nice guys. Under there one last time. Get it to all go behind you. Big shit. Okay. Go ahead and throw this guy back on. Kind of a tricky one. Gotta kind of slide that bottom left corner in, your top right corner. Kind of a pain. And you, no. Just like so, get your corners lined up. Now just clean back here a little bit. Radiator from the inside. Now kind of come back in here, try and blow everything out that way. As much as you can reach. Whew, don't drop that. Alrighty. Now time for the engine bay here. Oh, she was dirty. Okay, jump over to our other side. Canister nice and good. Bless me. Now hit into here. We're trying to blow as much shit as we can out the back. Kind of see it coming out everywhere. Get under here. This one last time. Alrighty. Now we are regen ready. Throw this guy back up in there. Shut that off. The only thing we're going to do is we're just going to pull it forward and try and get out of some of this dust we're parked in. So that way as it's doing its regen, it's not constantly sucking up all the dust we just got off of it. Turn that on. Cabin over. Come on to here, we're gonna hit check. Get to this screen where you got your RPM and your temperature. Home, function, down to exhaust regeneration, and you're gonna go up to automatic check. Calculated soot level, slightly high. It's the message you wanna see. Home. All the way over. Okay, cab's over. Get that hood down just a tad bit so I can see where I'm driving. Good. Turn those wheels. Turn the brake off. And we're just gonna pull up over here. Gonna get to an area nice and open. Right here is not bad. That'll do. E-brake on. Lift your hood up. Alrighty. Now you're just going to bring your RPMs up until that regen decides to click in. Right there. You're going to press the RPMs to drop them all the way down. It'll stop it right at the RPM it needs for the regen. So it's at 1200. Regen's going. Kind of tilt ourselves, get us a little bit more flat. And that's about it. Pop out of here, let it do its thing. And then now we just hang out for a bit. Perfect timing. 3 minutes left. Not too bad. This will take about 45 minutes to do its whole thing. And then the only other thing I gotta do is clean these two panels out right there of the last little bit of dust.